This is Angel Charms. And as we all know, Crystal Swirls never really leaves YouTube. She did a live last night about 18 hours ago, and we're going to see what she had to say. I am so sorry about the last one because that one was boring. I'm not going to do a part two. Hopefully, this one's a little more interesting. So let's go. Hello to those two people who are here.
Glorious Crystal Squirrels coming at you live and direct in full fucking effect. This live is about having no mercy when it comes to anything that compromises
Right,
your
Bronze.
peace of mind, your sanity, your privacy. Shout out to anybody who has taken the time to listen to Crystal Squirrels. Ladies, Rhapsody 09, Mapina 1371, T.O. Girl, and Ashley White. Understand this. I have a big heart.
She trolled herself.
I struggle.
Hey,
and
Bronze.
Please don't think that I don't have family members who are trying to
Hey, Dan.
live with me. Don't think I don't have family members that want to leech off of me. Don't think that I don't encounter situations. And I don't want to go into details because I don't want to tell nobody's business. Let's just say I have to put my foot down and make a decision.
Just show them the roaches and I'm pretty sure they'll change their mind.
Because Blackistan tries to follow you. It has tentacles that reach across states. When people know you live by yourself, you got a whole house to yourself, you're divested, they want to bum off your shit.
Who's she talking about?
I told y'all, winter is coming.
And the roaches will be moving in.
Some of you black women, y'all be giving free passes when it comes to this divestment shit. You give a free pass to your uncle, your brother, your son, and you're going to learn the hard way.
That's right, Dan.
That if you make it out of Blackistan and you end up in a situation like mine where you got your own house, even if
your own house in Blackistan or Florida, you lose your son. What other situations are you talking about?
If it's your own apartment in a decent neighborhood, away from the stress, you moved up a little bit. There's always going to be motherfuckers trying to drag you back down. They want to move into your house. They don't want to give you no money. They want to live off of you. Some of these people may have drug problems. Some of them may be relatives of yours. And you got a decision to make. It's that simple.
And what decision is that?
And black women need to be aware that we are being unalived by our relatives, our brothers, our cousins, our sons, our fathers.
You're right, Dan.
They will unalive you if you don't do things their way. We see story after story of black women that move these niggas into their house. All because they are related to them. And how does that work out for them? Well, let's take a trip to the local cemetery and find out. I'm pretty sure that there are black women right now that are under 6 feet of dirt, They got killed because when you move these male creatures, especially, into your home, they have big egos. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to be corrected. They don't want you to set boundaries.
You don't do any of that.
They want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do in your shit. Like Celestial Knight said, Blackistan always will try to crawl from the pits of hell and drag you down with it. And Rhapsody 09 said, my male relatives don't like me. One unfriended me on Facebook, yeah? Once they realize that this one is not a mammy, I can't manipulate this one. I can't run game on this one. Yo, sis, you got extra room. Let me sleep on your couch. This nigga ain't working. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no job. He promising to get one once he moves in your shit. Not before.
So let me guess. This is going to be a live about somebody wanting to move into her place. Like that so-called millionaire who got that settlement that wanted to move in. But he went send $50 to her cash app, so he can't move in now. But he gave his ex $100,000, and Crystal thought she deserved the same amount or something.
But once he moves in, let me know how that works out for you. And some of you are going through it right now, like Celestial Knight. Celestial Knight, you are going through the bullshit of them not liking you. Now, your brother doesn't like you because he's aware that you realize the game. He can't run game on you. See, when these male creatures can't use you for something, they don't like you. They're not gonna, don't expect them to like you, sweetheart. They are transactional. They are what's in it for me. And once they find out that you're not trying to give them what they want, girl.
But as you said, transactional, you're the exact same. You're exactly the same way, or at least you want to be. You want to be, but except that cash app remains empty.
You're gonna see the real them come out. And it's not pretty. Don't expect it to be.
Hi, Juanita.
I'm letting y'all know. Stop giving a fuck. Okay? You either gonna do this, you either gonna go all the way with the divestment thing, or you gonna end up with them bitches in the cemetery who trusted the wrong nigga. And what makes your uncle, your cousin, your son, your brother, what makes them better than these other niggas? These other male creatures that want to use women for their resources.
Let me give y'all a look.
You might have a common history with him.
I saw a big old hole in the ceiling.
Is it worth your peace of mind? Is it worth him jumping in your face all the time, wanting to borrow money from you? Because once you move him in your goddamn house, you can't get him out. Good luck getting that bitch out.
I wonder if Milkman wanted to move back in.
A lot of times they looking at you like you crazy. Like, bitch, where I'm going? Move where? Men are scary. And they become very scary when you try to take away their bread and butter, the roof over their head. Okay? They get nice and comfortable. Once you move them in, they look at that as their place. Like Princella said, you need to understand male nature and act accordingly. Y'all are not acting accordingly to these creatures called males. And even some certain women that are male-minded. You move the wrong bitch in your house, she gonna have men in your shit. She gonna have her friends up in your shit, stealing, eating up your shit, not giving you money, disrespecting you.
Well, if she lives there, she should be able to have company.
That Celestial Knight said, damn, one of my brothers never liked me since I was in the 3rd grade. He was a grown-ass man. You lucky he didn't molest your fucking ass.
Oh,
or try
boy.
to traumatize you. Because sometimes when they jealous of you, they want to hurt you in the worst way possible. And how was that? Violating you. I think a lot of these situations where the child gets abused by his older sibling is because he was jealous. You're jealous. Your brother was jealous of you, sweetheart. I'm hungry. I didn't eat no dinner. I'm gonna make me a cheese sandwich. Your brother was jealous.
She's gonna make herself a cheese sandwich. The last time she was hungry, she made herself some eggs. And then there might have been some noodles before that. You can definitely tell this bitch don't cook.
Jealous of you. It's as simple as that. You lucky that nigga didn't kill you. Please don't think it can't happen. And please, stop the bullshit and thinking that you're special. Stop thinking that you can't get unalived by a family member. That you can't get raped by a family member. Stop thinking that because that's your brother or that's your cousin and...
Well, shit, I'm 51 and neither one of them has happened to me.
Remember, like Princella said, men don't love. They don't love. If they can get away with something, they'll do it.
But was she talking about family members? The way you do.
A lot of these motherfuckers are jealous of you. A lot of these male creatures. Okay? Now, you said this nigga was a grown-ass man and you 3 years old. Now, how the fuck... Let's think about this. How the fuck do you be jealous of a 3-year-old baby? And you're grown. That's how dangerous they are. That's why when female animals, like a dog, has her puppies, she attacks whatever male comes near her puppies. Because she knows that they will kill the baby out of jealousy. Even the animals know that. So why is it hard for humans to understand that?
Because we're not animals.
A lot of you are young women. You're going to start getting your first apartment, maybe your second apartment. Okay? You're going to be on your own, and they're going to come after you when you get your shit. I'm warning you now. One of the first questions, especially around this time of the year, they're going to ask you in a sneaky way, and they're going to find out if you got your own place. That's the #1 question right now. Do you work and do you have your own place? These male creatures, and some women too, some of these women too, they look at you as a mule, as a resource. Okay? Some of these women, they ain't got their shit together because they let men fuck their shit up.
And they ask you if you have a place to live and do you work, because those are two things that show that you may have your shit together.
Or because they stupid and lazy, or they don't know how to survive on their own, they want to move and shit. So all you young girls,
Let's take a look
that
at
are
this
excited,
ceiling.
oh, I'm getting my own place. Okay, bitch, calm down. All right? You're going to have all type of characters coming after you when you get that place of yours. And I'm an experienced older woman. I'm warning you in advance how they are.
Said the woman who's always bragging about her trap house.
Motherfuckers with drug problems.
Moving in with you.
Okay. motherfuckers with homeless situations.
Moving
They
in
gonna
with
beat up
you.
your ass. Right? And you know, a lot of times you're not gonna find out they a drug addict until they move in your goddamn house.
Lies. You knew. This has got to be about Milkman. This has got to be about Milkman.
Now,
he wants to come home.
Go in the chat and let me know, have you ever lived with somebody that did not give you any peace? Have you ever lived with somebody that got on your goddamn nerves?
Do y'all think this is about Milkman?
You're going to find yourself very lonely as a divested black woman. You're going to say, damn, I can't fuck with this one because this one is on drugs. I can't fuck with this other one because he's homeless. I can't even talk to my cousin because he just came out of prison and I got children and I don't know what this nigga's into. So it could be lonely.
Well, you don't have to worry about the child part now. Angela's not there.
And when it gets lonely, find you something to do, sweetheart. Pick up a goddamn book. Learn a new language.
Or play with your sex doll like you do.
Listen to some music. Do something that you don't know how to do. There's so much to do.
Drive.
To learn about in life. Versus you having somebody up in your shit that's going to give you problems.
Look at Rose. Ease. I'm not lonely.
Rose E said, I am not lonely. I love my own company. Some of you need to learn how to be like Rose E's. And if you've ever lived with somebody like Celestial Knight did, she lived with a stepmother when her dad was married at the time, and her stepmother got on her fucking nerves. You understand the value of living alone with nobody bothering you. Shout out to Quadratic Equation. I miss you, girl.
Living with a man can be like prison.
Let's see what Quadratic
What kind of men did y'all be meeting?
She said living with a man can be like prison. Think about it. Let's think about what Quadratic Equation is trying to say. She basically means you gotta wrap your goddamn existence around their penis and their stomach.
No, you don't.
They are exhausting. They're aggravating. Okay? Once you get your own space and you start liking that shit, you like, oh shit, I ain't got nobody here bothering me. I ain't gotta suck no dick. I ain't gotta fuck if I don't feel like it. I got 2 cats crawling all over me, licking me on my face, purring. They snuggly like a teddy bear.
Who is Quadratic Equation talking
eating
about?
ramen noodles mixed with eggs. I'm chilling. I ain't got no man pressing up against me with his dick hard. Come on, suck it. Come on. Try to dig all up in your ass and you try to read a book and unwind and drink your herbal tea. Excuse me, sir. I am drinking herbal chamomile tea. And you trying to put your penis in my vagina and my vagina is dry.
So what happens if you're drinking a beer?
Good book, drinking herbal tea, and you keep begging me to suck your stupid dick. I don't want to suck your dick. I wish you were not here so I could be alone and read this book because it's really good. What the fuck? Do you realize how miserable these relationship bitches are, they are fucking miserable. It's slavery. You gotta suck dick. You gotta fuck.
No, you don't. You
gotta
be
stressed out worrying if your period is gonna come every month. You gotta cook food. You gotta keep the house clean, even if you don't feel like it. Let's say you lazy, it's your day off, you don't want to clean up the house. You gotta clean up the house because you gotta hear his mouth. Oh, I go to work every day and I gotta come home to this junky house. What the fuck?
And since she ain't got no man, and we know how lazy she is, just imagine how nasty that house is.
It is so amazing when you're single, and men know that. That's why they try to shame you. Don't nobody want you, you by yourself. I just look at them like, okay, what's your point? I love being alone. Who was the asshole that put a stigma to being alone? They checking your phone, exactly quadratic. You in the shower, washing your pussy in your ass. This nigga's checking your phone. Who's that? Who's Barry? Who's Steven?
Ridiculous.
You want that aggravation? And then if you don't feel like fucking them, who you fucking? You fucking somebody else? You must be fucking somebody else because you don't want to fuck me no more. Why I gotta be like that?
Why is everything about sex? We gotta suck this. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Sex, 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 sex. If that's all you're worth and that's all you're showing him, then yeah, he's probably gonna go through your phone to see who else is getting it from you while he's at work, because that's all you're showing yourself to be worth of. Sex, sex, sex. You do it to yourself.
And these men are terrified that women are realizing, oh my God, I'm so happy being single. Celestial Knight said they say women are going single. I'm like, sir, don't threaten me with a good time. Listen, let's think about this, okay? Number one, I did not do my housekeeping today. I felt lazy. I didn't want to do it. What would I have to hear right now if I had a male creature here? And my house is, not tidy. What would I have to hear? Go into the chat and tell me.
Well, first of all, he's at work all day and he comes home and the house is, as you say, not tidy, exactly how many dishes did you yourself dirty up that day for him to be complaining when he got home? I mean, how much did you eat? How many plates, how many bowls did you dirty up to where the house is not tidy, as you say?
Men get bored.
Oh boy, here we
go. That's the number one reason that they cheat. They're not going to tell you, but that is the number one reason why men cheat. They get bored. Like Leia said, you don't have to worry about STDs. You don't have to worry about them cheating when you're single. They know that. So right now there's a war going on YouTube where these male creatures are trying to convince you that something's wrong with you if you're single. They don't want you to divest and not deal with male creatures. They want you to act like you're gonna die if you don't get some dick.
You act like that sometimes.
I came up with the concept of male creatures back in 2021. Divest from them. They're killing you. They're infecting you with diseases. They're full of ego and jealousy. Leave these motherfuckers alone. Y'all are really not missing anything. Celestial Knight said, women who are lesbian are stealing women from men. Yep. They starting to figure it out.
You can keep the ugly drug addict.
And now, a lot of women don't want to deal with men because men are a headache. Men don't provide. They're giving you a hard time about providing now.
Not a real man.
A lot of women are realizing they are happier by themselves. Once you realize how miserable you are in a relationship with a male creature, you're going to fight to keep your sanity. You're going to fight to not be in a relationship because they always going to be sniffing up your dress. Oh, you know, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking for a girlfriend, a wife.
There's no fight if
He's
you
not
made
looking
up
for
your mind.
love. You know what he's looking for? Pussy, comfort, nurturing, compliments, ego boosting, getting his dick sucked for free. Because if he had to pay for that shit on the street, they'd probably charge him $300 to suck his dick. Why do that when you could get a girlfriend? That's my girlfriend. Get her to do it for nothing.
How is she doing?
A lot of these men, they crying about, I'm broke. But he not gonna tell you 3 days ago he was up in a strip club making it rain on them bitches.
She's just really mad because nobody will spend money on her. That's what this all amounts to. Because every time we hear about her, men, and money, it's either they're not giving her any or she's paying them to ride in her car, to mow her lawn, or do some stupid outrageous shit. She is the one that's always putting up the cash.
That's smart. Wow. Celestial Knight said women who are getting relationships with women are getting better sex than with men because a lot of men don't care about a woman's pleasure.
Then you're with the wrong man.
Women are starting to figure out, I got a clitoris, you got a clitoris. See, men really don't know what to do with the clitoris. Some of them are goofy. They rub it like this, like they're starting a forest fire. They don't understand. You lick it gently. You stick your tongue in and out her coochie. You kiss her inner thighs. You know what I'm saying? You tease her coochie with your lips. They don't understand how intimate it could be. To them, they're rushing through the, oh my God, I gotta eat pussy. I hate eating pussy. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the juices coming out of it. Let me just hurry up and do this because I know this is what she likes and I got to do it. A lot of them don't like eating pussy. It's a chore to them, sweetheart. Have you ever noticed that when they eat it, it's like they're doing it like, it's not because they enjoy doing it. Like, they do it because this is something I know that gets you off. So let's hurry up and get this over with. Let's hurry up and get this over with so you can suck my dick.
Or they're bored because they can't flip your ass over because you're too fucking heavy.
Okay? Whereas a lesbian, she understands exactly what you like. She's down there forever, and you're going to come multiple times because she's going to make you come, and she's going to, girl, you're gonna have a good time.
Oh, please don't let this be this type of video of live.
We got a dick crazy. I'm not gonna say say dick crazy because I don't know if you're a virgin or not. But I will say,
Celestial Night. Crystal Swirl, do you think it's weird for women who are friends to hook up with each other? Does she really, really need to ask that question? Does she really need to ask that question? Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I got disconnected for a moment. But does she really need to ask that question? I mean, men and women friends hook up all the time.
that you are boy crazy. Mm-hmm. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Little Pussycat. Empress Marie. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get to your question in a minute, Celestial Night. But let's talk to Empress Marie. You are caught up in the Matrix, sweetheart. The male Matrix. You see a good-looking guy. You think men are like women. You think that men love. They don't. Just like Princella said, men don't love. You read the romantic novels. You fantasize. You think men are good people. You fall in love with their looks. You've been taught that big dick is better.
That's all you talked about, Crystal.
And
recently, last few
you're
years.
gonna have to get fucked a couple of times. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna happen to your fucking ass. You're gonna get fucked. And guess what? You're not gonna come. You are not going to come. Remember, I warned you.
Hey, V-Dub.
You're gonna lay there with your legs open. He gonna get on top of you. Hump, 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 hump. And all of that rolling his eyes to the back of his head. All of this acting like he made a trip to heaven. You're gonna be looking up at him, sweating all over you, and you're gonna be like, this is what sex is? Your clitoris.
And now that you have described those guys who pay for the VIP section in that strip club that you worked at, now tell her about other men who are not like that. Wait, no, you probably can't tell her about that because you probably haven't experienced it yourself.
This is gonna be sitting there minding its own business. You're not gonna come, and you're gonna be too embarrassed to admit, oh my God, Crystal was right. I didn't come. I mean, it felt like a massage a little bit, but after 3 minutes, his penis started to hurt me.
Oh my goodness.
Crystal said this was gonna happen. Yep, I sure did. You have to see for yourself. Dick is overrated.
Where did she come with these scenarios that people are actually thinking about her while they're having sex? Because if they are, that's probably why they're dry in the first place. Ha 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 ha.
It's overrated, sweetheart. Because your little hot ass, okay, you are boy crazy. Which is nothing wrong with that because you're at the age where you're attracted to male creatures. You want to see what they're all about.
She's 19.
You can ask any girl in a chat, including Pretty Black Magic. Shout out to Pretty Black Magic. Is dick all that? Does it make you see the stars and the stripes and sing God Bless America? I want to know. You tell me. And other ladies, please help me out. Was dick all that to you? If it was, I'll take that L.
They are trying to turn this girl away before she even gets started.
Wow. Foxy Empress Cerie said, losing my virginity to someone who doesn't care about my pleasure. So you lost your virginity already. Okay, I want to hear what those reasons are. You said I have quite a few reasons as to why I'm boy crazy. This doesn't happen to me for no reason. Why are you boy crazy, sweetheart? We're all ears.
She's 19.
I'm listening. Pretty Black Magic said, nope. I'll let the pygmies have that shit. It's nothing. See? It's overrated. That's why it's so easy for us to turn down a dick, because it's not all that. While he's fucking you, your clitoris is sitting there minding her own business. He pounding away like a hammer, and your clitoris is not being stimulated. And then after this fallen angel called the male creature makes his trip to heaven for 5 seconds, you're gonna realize, wow, sex isn't the same for me as it is for him. Here we go. Ooh. I just want to have a good night. Hold up. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this texting me at 5:36 in the morning? Crack of dawn it. Wipe the cold from my eye. What?
Don't like black males, but she's constantly rapping like them.
Now, how do we tell somebody, this is for older women, but how do you tell somebody young, like Empress Cerie, male divest? Is it even possible?
No, you just tell her to be careful. And don't rush.
So you still a virgin? Tell us the truth. Are you still a virgin? We're not gonna say nothing. There's nothing to be ashamed of, sweetheart. All right? If you still a virgin, Khadijah's calling. DJ.
Crystal motherfucking swirls, bitch.
Girl.
And here's Khadijah to carry on the live.
With no mercy. Okay?
I was literally on Tanya TKO and I was telling her about like as a divested woman how I felt about that situation with the girl. So much that the Cheesecake Factory was not a good date. And I told her I said that I felt like the Cheesecake Factory is a first good date. And I feel like she kind of fumbled because she ran into a good host and he has some good qualities. He speaks some good English. He also he not trying to date you for no papers. So, and you're talking about I'm not getting out the car. So I was telling Tiny TKO that I feel like that girl, she's messing it up for divestors. And I feel like she should go back to dating niggas if that's how you're going to act when you're coming over here. You going to act like that? Don't date outside your race. Only date niggas.
I agree. Now,
dumb bitch.
There's a lot of dumb bitches out there. Now, Celestial Knight said, hey, Crystal, you missed my question in the chat. You're going to have to put the question back. Repeat the question, sweetheart. Now answer.
I saw that Cheesecake Factory video, and boy, man, I don't know where that woman got off thinking that she looked that good that she should be taken, that she can't go to the Cheesecake Factory or some other chain restaurant. But since she want to go on about how she looked, he should have dropped her ass off at Hooters and then she could work for her meal. That's my opinion on it.
This time, I got carried away. I got a little bit distracted here. But I'm going to tell you something. We got a virgin in the chat. We got a virgin, and I don't know what it takes to make this girl realize sex is overrated. 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a nigga that don't know what the fuck he's doing. 9 out of 10 times.
And you're just gonna give it away. You're gonna feel like shit when you do. You're gonna feel like shit. So I don't know. Like, it just seems. I don't know what's it gonna take. Cause I mean, she's just focused on.
Well, you fucked yourself. You fingered yourself, little girl.
Maybe Celestial Knight wants to hook up with Crystal.
Cute little pussy of yours. Keep it moving, bitch. What the fuck?
This question she keeps
asking. And a
asking.
disease when you can just finger your shit. Girl, bye.
I don't know. She probably gonna have. I don't know, the way that Ari be talking sometimes. It seems like you're gonna have to be turned into a baby mama for you to understand. You know what, Crystal? Hey y'all. Hey Khadija. Hey Crystal. Hey Quandra. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Ari. When I was your age, I was like just as boy crazy as you. Mm-hmm. When I was 20, I got an abortion. It was like I took the pill, but long story short, bitch, I was pregnant. I got pregnant at 20.
Yep, I got pregnant at 16.
And I got pregnant by a whole fucking Dusty. I mean, he wasn't no Dusty in the sense where he was like a thug or nothing, but he was definitely along the lines of unsuccessful, educated lame.
Wow.
Definitely.
Celestial Knight said, do you think it's okay for women who are friends to hook up with each other? I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Of course you don't.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. This time is much safer. I think it's way safer to hook up with women.
This is going to be the Crystal Swirls lesbian hookup channel. And that's fine. That's fine. Do what you do. But that's what this is turning into. It's going to be her. And, I mean, she's already been known to sleep with some of her subs. So, yeah.
Hook up with, get your needs met by women, because the STDs are spreading. They're becoming resistant to antibiotics. So it's just safer. Women, lesbians, they don't really transmit as many diseases that men transmit to women. So I think it's the safest choice.
I think men are going to find that women are going to start waking up and saying, you know what, we don't need these motherfuckers. We could play around with each other. Shit.
I mean, truth be told, if women came together, we wouldn't need these men. Like, we really wouldn't. Like, a lot of men get from women is emotional support, and men are fucking draining. Like, women will support each other. Men, like, you know how they say people who will pour into your cup. Men don't know how to pour into your cup after he's fucking been grabbing at your boobs and your butt 24/7. That's all they want.
And women are so much different. Like, women, eye contact. You know what I'm saying? We communicate.
You said, is she coming out? Who are you talking about, Juanita? Who are you asking is coming out? Are you talking about Celestial Knight? Because Crystal's been out for a minute now. Who are you talking about? Oh, Crystal's been out. She's just now, Crystal's been out. She's just talking about it more. I guess you could say, yeah. But she's been. It's out. It's out.
Hate in a more divine way, like staring into each other's eyes and stroking each other's skin and sweet words. Man, he pound. Girl, bye.
You like that pound. And I think part of the reason why she likes Princella because I do believe Princella dates women. As you see, what a pretty black says, Princella approves. I never watched Princella, but I do believe she dates women, and I think that's probably what attracted Crystal uh, to her. Maybe that's why she went over to study under her, and you see how long that lasted. So her leaving YouTube to go be with her mentor, that was over in 4 or 5 days, and she was back on YouTube, and here she is again. She's back like she never left because she never really did.
That's what you want. Knock yourself out, sweetheart.
I think women are just more real, you know, like it's very hard to have a conversation with a man because men always have ulterior motives, which is basically to either fuck you or get some money from you or get something from you.
Well, Foxy Empress and me said, I definitely don't want to be a baby mama or get pregnant by a Dusty.
But y'all
So
think
what's
Crystal's
wrong with
wig?
finger popping your pussy,
People
sweetheart?
see it.
You've been doing that, stick with that. Okay? Until you figure this thing out and you really become a savage with it, finger yourself, sweetheart. And
yeah, honestly.
watch your little porno movies, finger yourself, fantasize. Nobody's
Ew.
saying that you can't, have fun. It's just a different kind of fun. It's different than the way that you were programmed to have fun.
I think for Empress Irie, when it comes to young people, they're going to have sex. We can say be abstinent all we want, but if she wants to have sex, which I think she eventually does in the next few years, she will. But I feel like Empress Irie, girl, be more focused on your education or a business you starting or a nice job you can work your way up in, like an office job where you can work your way up. Because, girl, these men, they're not fucking worth it. You don't want to be delaying things that you can accomplish in your life thinking, a man is going to be a provider and all that stuff. Because one thing about men who provide, they are the neediest men. If you get with a provider, you're not really going to have time to be pursuing your dreams because he's going to see you as somebody on his payroll.
Damn. Well, Celestial Night said, or.
So now a provider is not even good anymore? Boy, y'all keep moving the goalpost. Damn.
She could use a dildo to get it out of her system. So she has an idea what dick feels like. That's exactly what you need to do. You need to get yourself a goddamn dildo, a nice dick.
You don't like the rose way better than the dildo.
What?
She's gonna like the rose way better than the dildo. Yeah, dildos suck. Dildos are terrible. I mean, after the first few times, it's like it's like boring because it's like you're just poking yourself with a stick.
Ew.
Right. It's not a man. It's not a man that can hold you and kiss you and cuddle and whatever. They do that. Men do, not dildos.
Get straight to it. Get straight to the point. That's where you need. That's where your sensation at. The pussy is just for delivering children. No, the action is on that clitoris. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. We solved the puzzle, bitch. Or at least you did. Say that one more time, and nice and slow and loud.
What I said was, like Quadratic said, the dildo is irrelevant. Like, it's like getting boring because your pussy is for giving birth and your clitoris is where the action is at.
I love this girl. Oh my God! Do you realize what you did, bitch? You cracked the code. Oh my God! Wait! Hold up! I just want to have a good night. Hold up! You just made history.
And now while Crystal is secretly having an orgasm right there, she just made history, please. Crystal, how good of a lesbian are you if you didn't know that right there? If that right there is breaking news to you, then you have failed as someone coming out or been out. You failed, bitch. Again.
You cracked a code that has never, ever been cracked. So the action is on the clitoris. And
that's where all of the action is done.
Like anal sex. Your ass was not meant to be dug all up in. It's meant to take a shit and that's it. So could the pussy be the same? It is for
it's just for birthday. It's just for birthday. You know, when we were giving birth to our children through parthenogenesis or through asexual reproduction.
Now remember, Crystal is the older and wise one who knows everything, but yet Quadratic, who I think is in her 30s, just cracked the code. They talk about everything, Juanita. They got to throw that in there too.
Production. When our pussy as a cavity was not being used. It was only being used to give birth.
Oh shit!
That's it.
I'm about to start crying. You cannot be fucking serious. You just.
Our pussies was not made for men to fuck.
About to be real famous.
That do make sense. My mouth is literally on the ground.
Yo. Shut up, everybody. Let's take a moment, okay? Because I got my pen in my hand. Because I'm going to write this shit down. Everybody take a moment of silence and absorb what Khadija, because Khadija, after today, you about to be real fucking famous and your name is going to ring through these streets. You mean to tell me the vagina is meant to give birth? It's not meant to be pounded, and that's why you can't come from it. You can't come from getting fucked because it wasn't meant.
You gotta trick your mind.
What the
you gotta trick your mind into making it pleasurable. Because when you first lost your virginity, was it pleasurable? The first few times you did it, was it still pleasurable? It always hurt. Your first time.
And not only that, it's like when you do get fucked, right? It's like, okay, the dick feels okay, but it's like after 2 or 3 minutes, your pussy juice starts to dry up. It's not really that.
You just gotta trick your mind.
First little bit of itch out. You ever got a picture you have an itch on your body?
Ooh, rhapsody.
On your back. Oh, can you scratch my back? Oh my God, it itches. Somebody scratches it. After that first couple of scratches, you don't need them to keep scratching. You're like, okay, I'm good. That's what it's like getting fucked. In the beginning, you're like, oh my God, that feels so good. Thank you for scratching that spot. Imagine somebody, the itch is gone, and the person keeps scratching.
And they keep scratching, and they don't scratch your fucking skin off.
Imagine how annoying that is. You done scratched my itch. I had an itch to get penetrated. Okay. After that itch is scratched, you don't need it no more, sweetheart.
I would say like 2 times a year for me is plenty.
Because I wanna rewind back to what the fuck she said. Khadija said, has it ever occurred to you we wasn't meant the action heaven? Because we get multiple orgasms. We're not like male creatures. We get multiple orgasms, meaning our orgasms last way longer than 5 seconds. A man can only go for 5-second orgasm. We probably could get...
No, multiple means more than one, dumbass. Ooh, don't teach about sex. Don't teach nobody nothing about sex, Crystal. Don't teach anybody anything about sex. Just stop. You know nothing.
Way more than that, if the pussy's eating right and you focus on that clit, you could probably spend 3 minutes in heaven of orgasms. Can you imagine?
You can spend longer than that. Actually, you can orgasm, go and come back, and go again and come back, and go again and come back.
And there's no such thing as, oh, I gotta get my dick up. Oh wait, I gotta wait a whole hour to get my dick up. No, with pussy, if you eat it right, and
what about this?
You can go to heaven for a heaven over and over and over again. We're goddesses. They don't want us to discover that.
And what about this?
On a vagina and getting fucked with a penis. They say if these bitches wake up and realize the power of that clit, we are in trouble.
I would rather not have sex if it's really that bad. I definitely don't want my first time to be like that.
They gonna be like,
stop scaring this chick.
For those who want to, I got a song on SoundCloud called "Suck It or Not." It's in response.
I mean, the first time may not be great. Just stop scaring her.
Famous rapper that blew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. Hey ma, I've been hugging the block. That's right, hustling rocks. I want to know if you're gonna suck it or not. Remember that song? Well, I did a response to that song. It's on SoundCloud. I go by the name Crystal Shine, SHYNE. It's called Suck It or Not. Damn, my coochie wetter than a motherfucker. I said such and such, I need to find me a sucker. I was wilding on that song. Ain't no sense in us talking to each other if you're stingy in bed and your lips don't like to pucker. Y'all gotta hear my song, man. Listen, we are on strike. It's all about the clitoris. That's why they hate lesbians. Because lesbians they crack the code. They saying if these bitches get up on this shit, we not gonna get no pussy. Bitches gonna be like, nope, suck my pussy, motherfucker. Suck the clitoris. I don't give a fuck about your dick. Put that shit in your pants. Get on your knees and suck my clit right. And if you don't do it right, it ain't gonna work. Yo, they in trouble.
I don't even want that. I only had a couple, and you know what? The men who I consider.
That is sad. Rhapsody09 says, I finally got fucked at age 28. You waited all that time for someone just to fuck you. That's sad. That is really, really sad.
Was the best and bad. They all really liked to go down on me, and I could tell they liked it and they wanted to. Because I didn't want nobody just down there poking around. Like, that is not sexy.
Well, she said, I want to experience the feeling of being filled up and being penetrated. Dick is overrated. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say the person's name.
Can you rewind that? Excuse me. What you say? What you want to what?
All right. I'm gonna read her comment one more time. She said, Empress Cerise said, I want to experience the feeling of being filled up and penetrated.
Filled up with what?
Dick.
Yeah. You're gonna be a single mother. I can tell.
Ooh.
You want to be filled up with nut?
Are you kidding me? She want to know what it feels like to get penetrated.
After all the shit we done told you that contain what's in the okay? The STD is in the nut. Did you not know that? What changes your DNA is in the nut.
Empress Cerise, you need to get your pussy sucked. Right.
Imagine finding a guy that knows about the clitoris. Once you get your pussy sucked correctly and you have an orgasm, all that dick shit gonna go out the window. She said, no, I'm not taking what you guys say into consideration. Are you serious? Is this Empress Irina? Does somebody have her phone? This don't sound like her. She normally talks like that. Does she really? Yes.
I know that's right, Marlita. I know that's right.
Damn, she said dick dizzy. I'm done. I'm screaming.
Oh my God. Well, Empress Irina, girl, you better be on some good birth control. If you don't want to be pregnant before 25. You're going to be fucked up out here. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm not that much older than you. And I'm telling you, it's not that serious. It's really not. I mean, provider at your age. If that provider shit is done, there's no more providers in this generation, your generation especially, then you gonna be providing. Okay? For sure. And it don't matter white, black, you the provider. The woman is the provider. 50-50. That's your generation.
I agree. It might be harder to
Okay?
find.
You know
There's no more provider.
You know what's sad? She finally get that dick up in her. She get pregnant. She find out she pregnant, and she you know she stretch her body all out, get stretch marks and gain weight, and don't look the way she do now. And she gonna say, Crystal, I didn't even come. I'm like, bitch, I told you. You didn't want to listen. Your ass you gonna get pregnant off a pre-cum. You gonna get pregnant off a pre-cum. He gonna, you know what? You gonna get pregnant off a pre-cum. He gonna take his penis out, come all over your breasts or whatever, or maybe your face, and then you gonna say, oh my God, this stuff stinks like Crystal said. And then he gonna say, I didn't come in you. You good. Then your period gonna be late.
What?
You gonna be like, what the fuck? You gonna be throwing up. You might
Are y'all watching the screen right
now?
now?
You dummy, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You gonna sneak onto my live. You gonna say, Crystal, I think I'm pregnant. I'm like, Baba, I don't know if I'm pregnant because he didn't come at me. I said, Ari, what did I teach you till I'm blue in the face? Didn't I teach you about pre-cum? How it leaks out? And one smear of pre-cum has hundreds of sperm. It takes one of those motherfuckers to fuck your life up. Didn't I teach you that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Did you have an orgasm? Was it worth it? No, I don't think you don't think? I mean, I don't know what an orgasm feels like. Wow. So you got a 21-year bid with a baby because you got penetrated. And I already told you. You want to know what penetration feels like? Fuck yourself with a dildo. Why do you have to have a real, actual penis in order to experience that? Why do you have to stick your hand into the frying pan in order... You can't just take my word that it's hot and it hurts? You said you want to experience an orgasm.
Leave that girl alone.
You know what? Let her find out the hard way.
But Crystal, she's not ever gonna listen to nobody. She has to find out by herself, and that's a lot. That's what a lot of us, like, we all thought that's what we wanted, and we was boy crazy. And guess what happened? We found out the hard way. We found out the hard way. We kept doing it, and changing our attitude, changing the way that we approach to me.
You can't tell a teenager don't have sex. They're gonna do it. The best thing you can do is just teach them how to protect themselves against STDs and getting pregnant. Because just telling them don't do it, that's just going to make them do it. And I mean, Crystal's a mom. I'm not. And even I know that there. Some of us like peeing, we don't need a plastic look-alike. No, we don't, Juanita. No. The plastic ones can be useful, but it's not a permanent solution. No, never.
And in approach situations and conflict resolution, all this shit, it don't matter. Dick is overrated.
And you know what's funny?
Overrated. If you really want some, go get some. But you need to make sure you're on birth control and use condoms. That's not either or. Because you could be on birth control, not use a condom, and you get an STD.
I have to say, out of all of them, Khadijah, if anybody's going to talk some sense, it's going to be Khadijah or a hydraulic equation. And tonight it's Khadijah. Yes, you're going to do it. Protect yourself, birth control, condoms, so forth. You just can't say, oh, it's disgusting. You're not going to like it. You're going to hate it the way Crystal is. This girl is gonna do it. Show her the best way to go about it.
To be using a condom and not on birth control, condom breaks STD and a baby. So condoms and birth control. That's the best way. But that's why I said, that's why I understand what Cindy G said, coming from when she said she can't tell black women not to fuck black men or not to fuck men in general because they ain't gonna listen. They not gonna listen. They gonna keep fucking them. So
I just feel so bad, because she's so young and she probably is conditioned by society of what to want. See, they taught you're supposed to go crazy over dick and a good-looking guy. You were taught that.
Who?
Okay? And once you get this shit, sweetheart.
And who taught you at 14 to be messing around with a 24-year-old who gave you your first son and pumped and dumped you? Who taught you that? Because you two wasn't around back then. So who taught you that?
And that period comes late, and that reality sets in, and you realize, I'm 19 with a baby, everything is expensive, nobody wants to help me, and you're going to say...
And I can't get an abortion because they roll back Roe v. Wade, and I don't have enough...
Foxy, she says, I don't want to go through the same thing you guys went through.
Money to pay for the abortion and outside of my state because I have to pay for the ticket to get there, a hotel, the abortion, and then get back.
Art of Aries 111 said, they taught us through Disney and fairy tales. The brainwashing comes... Thank you for that, Art of Aries. The brainwashing and conditioning starts early. The cooking set, the pots and pans, the Ken doll, playing house. Oh my God.
And you know what? All that playing house stuff, that ain't nothing but playing. That is not what real life is like. All that princess bullshit. The closest you're going to get to princess is if you get a man that does not require you to work. And then even still, I do not think that's smart for women. Like, y'all better be getting some side businesses and stay in school because you do not want to depend on a man to the point where if he's probably getting on your nerves, you can't go nowhere because you don't got no experience doing nothing.
Now look at what...
Yeah, Crystal, you hear that? You want a man who's going to pay for everything while you sit around, eat bonbons and chicken nuggets. And then when he's gone, and he may not have a bag to leave you, what you going to do then? You have no job skills since stripper 1995, or whatever the year it was that you did it. No job skills. Maybe Walmart will feel bad for you, give you a little one of those electric carts to roll around in, and you can greet new customers. Because probably in about another 5 or 10 years, your ass ain't gonna be walking around because you're lazy. And don't blame it on scoliosis either, although that will be a problem for you later.
Art of Aries 111 said,
they're openly talking about how they want to take advantage of girls like her. These old ass men talking about they want virgins, they want to marry young girls and have these young girls doing stuff and then complain, oh, she don't know how to cook, she don't know how to clean. Yeah, no shit, because she's a young ass girl.
Now, Art of Aries 111 said, they made us think that men love us just as much as we want to love them. Nope, men don't love, just like Princella said. I keep telling y'all, watch Princella, the Queen Maker. Go to her channel, she be dropping gems on that motherfucker. Listen, they're the opposite of us. If you are made based on unconditional love, what's the opposite of unconditional love?
What is that, y'all?
Ego.
Conditional love.
What the hell is it that?
When you think about it, when you think about the conditions, you have to check all these boxes, but you need to accept them how they are. Foxy Empress Marie, how you talking about you don't have the same disappointing experience as us? And you be coming on Crystal Live talking about how these white boys you like with ugly white girls and you look better than them. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure you've been disappointed. Don't get on here acting like we just tired and honey, because you already know this ain't that. We're trying to help you learn.
Ooh. Well, y'all are the ones who come out here complaining, and she just don't want to go through what y'all did. I see nothing wrong with her comment. She just threw it back in your face, and you didn't like the taste.
Now check this out. She's getting closer to the truth. She said, but I just don't want to have that same disappointing experience as you guys. Okay. And we're telling you how not to. Okay?
Avoidance is not the answer. This girl is going to date guys. She is not into licking the clit like y'all are. She's into guys. Give her the best advice on how to handle that situation. At this point, Foxy Empress, listen to Khadijah. Crystal Swirls, no.
And you know, I want for looks and you keep getting drawn through the mud. If you're saying you don't want to have the same experience, you're having the experiences already. You seeing it before your eyes. And you're wondering why you're going through these things. And we're trying to tell you, and you keep trying to fight us. You playing with your head down for defending these same dudes that's dragging you through the mud. Girl, tell her, please help this child. Because she's sitting up here thinking that she's going to walk into this fairy tale. And I'm like, all right, girl, go out here thinking, I don't want to have the same bad experience. Honey, I'm sorry. When you go into the dating world, you have to look for those things. Honey, I would rather see a disappointment coming a mile away than have somebody act perfect and then be all fucked up over it and disappointed like what you said you don't want to be. Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She's a baby.
You want a baby? At 20. You're not going to school. You're not going to school. Yeah, she focused on school. You're not going to school.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to adjust the picture, and I think I fast forwarded a little bit. Let me back up just a little bit. I think I messed up.
True. Because don't think you can't be a single mom by somebody who's not black. Honey.
She said, I don't want a baby until I'm 23 or 24. Babies. She's a baby. Look, let's read that comment. Let me put on my little girl voice. I don't want a baby
until
I'm 23 or 24. Babies are cute though. She's a baby.
You want a baby? At 20. You're not going to school. You're not going to school. Yeah, she focused on school. You're not going to school. Or you're going to go to school, finish school, and as soon as you're done with school, you're going to have a baby, and you're never going to get into your career. Your shit going to expire.
So that means you did all that school for nothing. Wow.
Yep, the little girl voice.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
Damn, think about it. You said you don't want a baby till you're 23 or 24. That's the age when you're finished college and it's your first year as a teacher, it's your first year as a whatever. So you're not even going to get a chance. You did all that college for nothing.
You're supposed to be traveling and having fun and working and stacking your money. You supposed to be getting your promotion. You supposed to, in the next 2 years after you graduate, get your promotion. Now the promotion is telling you to go back to school and they gonna pay for it. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
All right. Let's get off the topic
of this. Brand new goal that just gave us how much money for us to go to school for free, and you talking about having a baby?
She's dick obsessed. Let's help her out. I'm gonna help you out, Empress Serene. Okay, you're too focused on the penis. Do you play with your clitoris, sweetheart? Because that's your little penis. Do you play with your clitoris? It's a yes or no question. Because I'm trying to figure out. Maybe she doesn't understand that the clitoris feels better than getting fucked in your coochie hole.
Yeah.
This girl is talking about the fact that she wants to have kids, and Crystal just stays on sexual parts. She can't stop Oh my gosh, she can't stop. She can't stop. She can't stop. Everything sex related to her is either something terrible or she's laughing about some porn video that she watched. This girl talking about kids. Crystal stuck on clit stimulation.
Crystal remasturbate. She ain't no damn baby now. She 19.
She said she put her finger in and out coochie. Okay. What about your clitoris, sweetheart? Do you know what that feels like? Do you play with your clitoris? Because if you play with your clitoris, you're going to forget all about that fucking dick.
No, she
you're
wants
going to forget
kids.
about that motherfucker. You're going to say, dick where? Okay?
I mean,
The fuck?
I think if Empress already want a
Wait a
boyfriend,
minute.
or whatever she wanna
Wait.
I think that's fine for girls.
I don't know much about
You
my
better
clit.
position
I
yourself for
don't
a
know
good
where
one.
it is.
Cause just thinking you gonna run into one and stumble into them, that's not gonna happen. You gotta position yourself.
Are y'all seeing that comment right now?
Oh, she gonna position herself all right. Face down, ass up. Okay. Wow. No. We shut down the chat right now.
Crystal just saw
Read
it.
that last comment by Empress Marie. Everybody at the same time read the goddamn comment.
Let me
You
see.
cannot make this up. Somebody do it. I'll do the honors. I don't know much about my clit. I don't know where it is. What the fuck?
He lying.
I'm hanging up.
He is fucking lying. I'm telling y'all, this guy is trolling us. Crystal, this guy is fucking trolling.
She's gotta be.
I'm hanging up.
She gotta be trolling.
She's trolling Crystal. She is fucking trolling. I promise you, this girl is trolling us.
Listen.
She says, no,
Let's
I
take a
really
moment of
don't.
silence to take into acknowledgement. She might be telling us the truth. She's young and she don't know. She said, I don't know where it is. Come on, now you're being funny, okay? Empress Marie.
I refuse to fucking believe
This is not. She said, I can't find it. What the fuck?
She trolling us like a motherfucker. I think this is a man. I will be honest. I don't know if this is the real Empress Irene. I think this is a man behind her account. Maybe she done gave the phone to one of her little boyfriends.
How do you not know where your clitoris is?
I'm telling y'all, this not her. This a troll. This not her. It's not. This is for sure a troll.
Okay, you know what? Quadratic. I believe her. I believe her little simple ass does not know what her clitoris is. Now, Empress Marie, you really don't know where it is? I wasn't taught about my clit. Aww. I feel so sorry
Black
for these
Man
little
Reality
girls, man.
Channel said this is complete nonsense. Call
We
up.
got a goddamn nigga.
Call up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Beat up tonight.
This is complete nonsense. Oh my God, please call Black Man Reality.
Let's
Tell us
listen.
why it's complete nonsense. Because we confuse Black Man Nonsense or whatever your name is. We confused. Can you please explain to us? The number is, dial it in your phone right now. The number is, hold on, 904-554-6758. 904-554. You Keisha, what's up? Please tell us where you living. I put the number in the chat.
And you know what?
Okay.
He's a predator, and he's listening because he lining up for that pussy. He like, bitch, that's right. Don't worry about your clip. Worry about that hole so I can get my pleasure. He doesn't want you to discover your clitoris.
Exactly. Please call up and tell us about why what we saying is wrong and about how we living in poverty even though you don't know shit about us, and tell us about all the money you got because I'm pretty sure you so rich. So call and tell us how we can get some money. Yeah. Please. Oh my God.
And we know why you here, nigga.
Hold on.
You are here because Empress Ari, he's like a wolf. He said, 19-year-old pussy? Oh, I want that.
Look, Empress Ari, you got one. No, but look, y'all, look. Oh my God. Crystal, you don't have to go into too much detail about what I'm about to say, but y'all know I be doing phone sex. Y'all know. So this one man, he sent me a message and he told me to make a Findom listing. And at first I was like, okay, whatever. I made the listing and I put it for like $2 or $3 higher than my regular price. And he didn't call me for like 2 weeks. But he finally called and I was like, what? Listen. Don't be listening to these niggas.
You know why he's here? Because he sees young pussy. He wants somebody like Empress Ari, all right? Because they want them young and fresh and silly. They don't want older women like us. They want these young girls that don't even know where their clitoris is located. They want that.
She said, I don't want his dusty ass. Empress, you know what? I don't know.
I believe her. I believe she got a really tiny clit. You probably got one of them really little clits. And you probably, it's not big like mine. Your shit is little. So if it's really little, she might be telling the truth. You don't know.
Boy, I tell you, I bet you after this live was over, Crystal Swirl was probably fantasizing about little Empress Ari and her little bitty clit. I bet you she was.
Where it is. And if her clitoris is really little, she's not gonna really, she's been taught to finger herself or penetrate herself. Notice that she put emphasis on penetration. So if your clitoris is really, really little, you're not gonna fucking know where it is. If you think about it, she might be telling the truth. Damn, her shit must be real little. That means if you was a guy, your dick would be like 2 inches. And the sad part is, girls like her with the really tiny clits, they get caught up in, I want to get penetrated. I want to have sex. Why? Because they don't know the pleasure. If her clitoris was bigger, she would not be talking that shit about some damn dick. But her shit is real little, and she probably can't even find it. That's probably why she's acting like she's dick obsessed. If she was to have a bigger clitoris, she would not be caring about.
I don't understand why these girls are on here getting advice from her. Empress Ari needs to find. There's got to be somebody else in her family or a friend that she can talk to. But Crystal Swirls is the last person. Crystal puts too much of her own experience, her negative experiences in, and pushes to make you think that it's going to happen to you because it happened to her. And that's not the case.
No dick, I'm telling you.
I think she knows what the clitoris is, but maybe I think it's maybe she just want to experience a man. I actually do think that that's pretty normal. So for what I'm saying is just position yourself to get around quality men. Like,
exactly.
Because just worrying about looks, no, that's gonna fuck you up.
And then you notice she's always on my life. She's like a little girl that's lost, looking for comfort. She's looking for answers. She's experiencing life, and she comes to us because we're like her little cyber friends. Because you think she could talk about this to her mother?
Trayvon.
Like, what would her mother say? Like, the stuff that she comes at us with, she could not feel comfortable talking to her mother about it.
I'm glad I'm on permanent disability, so I don't need to work. I get my food stamps and everything.
Yeah.
Trayvon Foxton.
Well, that's good that she feels comfortable over here. Hey, maybe one day someone will stick. Because you do have to go through experience.
Yeah. I think she sees people like Ciara, and you know, she's thinking, "Oh, I want to be like her." Like, girl,
you can't compare yourself to celebrities.
Oh my God! Look what she said. You guys are like the moms I never knew I needed.
Oh no!
Aww.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's nice, but I'm not a mom though.
I love her so much, and you know, I don't want nothing bad to happen to her. Like, girl,
But you know what though, Crystal? If she really do see you as a mom, I mean, parents do have to allow their kids to, experience the world. You can't be trying to show to your.
Hold up, I gotta pause. I don't know if y'all watching the screen, but I've been showing some of her chat during this. I've got to show this right here. What is Rhapsody damn talking about? Foxy just hunched while watching porn. Use the arm of a chair or put a pillow on the edge of the headboard in between your legs and hunch it. What? Do y'all see this comment by Rhapsody09? Of the chair or put a pillow on the edge of oh my goodness.
That kids from everything, you know.
And you could
like they have to go out there and experience things.
You could tell them till they blue in the face. They're not gonna listen. They gotta.
Yeah, they gotta go out there and experience stuff for themselves. And if they fuck up, then that's on them. Because Empress Marie is grown. Like let's not get it confused. I don't believe in treating like 18 and 19-year-olds like they grown, but she is grown, so she can do whatever the fuck she wanna do.
But we got a wolf like that one earlier. What's that little? I know you still listening, nigga. And you said because he said, "Oh, pussy, who she doesn't even know what her clit is. She'd be the perfect girl to just have sex with. I don't have to pleasure her.
Pour me one
too, just like
Juanita.
the bitches in Africa that got their clit cut off. Oh my God. Only with the pleasure, only focused on the man's pleasure. You're just a hole for him to pound. He was here earlier.
I mean, but you know what? If that's something that she runs into, hey, some women just have to they just have to experience stuff to get it, and hopefully it don't take her too long, and she don't go through too many traumatizing experiences, you know.
Thank you, Trevan Foxton. She said, and Crystal's like a big sister to me. Trevan, you're not Trevan was on earlier live, and she described, an unpleasant experience that happened to her in college. And it's like, girl, if you were to hear it from Trevan's mouth, what penis is like, she wouldn't be bragging, okay?
Thank you, Juanita.
She would not
Appreciate
have anything really probably good to say about it, Damn.
And let's be clear about that live that Trayvon Foxton told her horrifying story. Let me just say, if you did not see it, Crystal pretty much spoon-fed her most of that story. So it's not like Trayvon just said, this is what happened. Crystal's like, so he was big and he was this. And Trayvon was like, yeah, he was. So she spoon-fed that story.
Two different experiences, and I'm pretty sure Trevan Foxton, what was going through her mind during that unpleasant situation, I'm pretty sure she said, "Oh my God, I can't believe women actually, act like they so crazy over."
I got 3 drinks.
Penis. Think about it. You know how many women get assaulted every day by a penis, and it's like, how does it feel to them?
And you know how many don't?
It ain't no goddamn orgasm. It's not no orgasm.
But it is very different when you want the experience. Like Foxy Empress, she wants the experience, So, but you know what, Crystal? It's not even like the physical act. Like, this girl on Reddit was talking about how she had a friend with benefits guy who she liked having sex with him, so she did enjoy it. But he did not want to be in a relationship with her, so it was driving her crazy. And that is very much a possibility. It's not even like the physical act of having sex. I think it's like the hormones and the emotions. Because a lot of women, they tell themselves, oh, if I have sex with him, this is the only guy I want to have sex with. You know, I don't want to give it up to somebody else, because that's going to happen. Like, if whoever Empress Ari have sex with eventually, you think she want to be hopping from dick to dick to dick? No, because first of all, she's not a city girl. Like me, I'm a city girl. I don't mind doing that. And guess what? I'm going to get compensated too. But she's not on that type of time. She's trying to find Prince Charming. Now, what if Prince Charming just want to fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that you're not going to meet a nice guy like a Russell Wilson. But a lot of times, all they want to do is just bang, bang a little bit and, you know, you can get your poor little heart broken. Damn.
And a lot of women be ending up in that situation. And, like, it be old-ass women who never recover from some dude who did them wrong, who pumps and dumps them.
Like crystal swirls. Like crystal swirls.
Well, the oldest fuck still sad.
Well, she said, I wouldn't just have sex with any guy. Girl, they all gonna put their mask on until they get the pussy. Okay?
Exactly. We not saying how. I'm saying whoever you do have sex with, you're going to want him to be the only one.
And meanwhile, he's going to be trying to break
I already know that.
everybody.
Yeah. And he might not want to stay
cold.
in a relationship with you the way you want him to. Or if he do want to stay in a relationship with you, he could find to be a dusty, like how Crystal just said. He gonna take his mask off, because girl, please believe these men be wearing masks.
She said, I've been rejected by guys that I found really good looking. It hurts so much. Oh my God.
Yeah, now imagine a guy pretending like he like you. And then he fuck you, and then he say, oh, she was a virgin. She ain't that good in bed. I don't want to fuck her again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, men are cool.
She's very pretty. She's very slim, but she got some curve to her. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. When you got rejected, right? What do you mean you got rejected? Like they said, you ain't my type. What did they say?
Oh, you want to know if her rejection is worse than the ones you received. Rejection is rejection. Why you need details?
I think you know what? I think you are looks obsessed. I said what I said. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you and Milkman and his abs. You were looks obsessed
these
too.
Guys that are really, really hot looking, and you want them to be with you. You know?
Wait, how did he reject you? How did he reject you? Did you approach him?
Damn.
Do you approach these
They would
guys?
ghost
They
her.
would ghost me, or their friends would tell me that they don't like me. Aww, poor little pussy cat. Damn, why y'all put so much faith into these male creatures? Men are not nice. Princella told you.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's why you shouldn't be approaching these men.
She said sometimes they do say that they are not interested, but they tell me at the last minute, oh my God, could you imagine if they fuck you? Or they really gonna ghost you? They might change their number. Can you imagine? Damn.
Yeah, men do it all the time. They don't give a fuck.
Setting yourself up, especially if you telling them that you're a virgin, or they gonna take that mask in their book bag. They take a few of them in that book bag.
And they gonna act like they give a fuck.
Whatever mask they gotta put on so they can get that virgin pussy. Remember, men not only want to see your downfall, but they want to be the reason that you had your downfall. They want to be the reason that you had the downfall. Not only do they want to see you down, They want to be the reason.
And you are a virgin. Like, we're going to try to at least protect you until you're 22. You know what I'm saying? Because you're such a baby now. Like, you need at least 3 or 4 more years. You don't need to be...
Okay, so Empress Ari here, she says, at Celestial Night, yes. I do believe the question that she asked is the guys who rejected her, she asked if they were Brads. And she says yes. Now, I don't know what they're going to turn that into, probably something negative. But you can't think that just because you date out and you like a guy, it doesn't mean that he dates out and he's going to like you. I mean, if she's strictly going to date out and she has that choice, she's going to probably have quite a few rejections from Brads or any other race of male that does not date out. She's gonna run into that. So, I mean, she doesn't want to date black men, that's fine. She just wants to date Brad. She's gonna run into a lot of, unless she can find a city or an island where everybody's interracially dating, she needs to go there. And that doesn't exist unless she goes online. Other than that, she will run into the problem of being rejected by Brads. They're not, they're not everywhere like that.
Your shit at 19. It's too much of a tender girl. You don't, oh my God, I'm getting a headache. I don't want you to be made an example out of. They pump and dump a virgin?
Stop scaring that girl.
Look how they did Naomi, the soccer, the tennis player, got her pregnant and dumped her. And her baby daddy dusty as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck was you thinking? Well, I mean, you got your mama mindset. Cause look at your daddy.
You know what, Empress Siri? You need to look what she said. I don't know why men can't be nice. Why were they programmed to be that way?
But they're
They are fallen angels. Cause what?
They're just not nice people. They're like
they're the opposite of us.
They're those are Satan's children. While we're the divine mother, feminine God's children, and she has some sons. She don't have that many sons, but most men are, sons of Satan. They are, especially them so-called nice ones.
She said, I don't really get approached by men. Brad does not approach, but neither does Jose or Chun-Li. Why do you think they don't approach her?
I think they do approach. They approach, yes. Cause and they can feel it on you.
Or perhaps Brad, Chun-Li, and Jose, where she lives, don't date out. Maybe that's it.
That's true.
I think they can sense that she likes good-looking men only.
I think they can sense that she is desperate and clingy. Nobody wants to be with a desperate, clingy person. It's a big turn off.
Well, Celestial Knight said, don't worry about these men. Just focus on yourself. Saying something like that to a girl age girl is like talking to the wall.
She says she's not clingy.
Damn.
They don't approach us because Tyrone corrupted them.
Struggling.
Like I said, perhaps he don't date out. Ooh, stop blaming Tyrone on corrupting. Maybe you just ran into a guy who don't date out.
Having a kiss ass so she got a roof over her head and the baby girl. You're not ready to deal with these men. They will eat you up and spit you out. And they won't give a fuck. And they won't care either. She said, I will give a guy space. Oh my God. Pick Nisha.
Yeah, you need to be worried about him giving you space, sweetheart. You're worried about the wrong person. See, about them, then you worried about yourself. And they can smell that on you. Yeah, and they can smell that on you.
Men crave competition. They want a challenge, like, and you don't give them a challenge. I noticed that when I'm nice, they don't like that shit. They don't like when you nice and stuff.
Celestial Knight says some black women do get approached. Maybe in your area they don't find you attractive. Now, see, you didn't have to say that, Celestial Knight. Maybe they don't find you attractive. You didn't have to put that girl down like that. You're making it sound like something's wrong with her being unattractive because Brad approaches. No. Maybe the Brads where she lived don't date out. There's you making it seem like something wrong with her. Not every white guy dates out. Not every Chung Lee does. Not every Jose does. Make it about that and not about maybe she's the unattractive one. Oh my goodness. Because she can be attractive and she might be, but if Jose, Brad, and Chung Lee don't date out, it doesn't matter how attractive she is because they don't date out. Make that the issue, not that she's unattractive because they approach. No, they're not going to approach no matter what she looks like if they don't date out. Y'all giving some bad advice.
They don't like that shit. They don't like when you nice and submissive. They say they want that shit. No, they don't. No, they don't.
They want the submissive shit so they can get until they get the pussy, and after that they don't want it because they want to keep. They want to be able to keep chasing you.
They're gonna keep. Why do you think they keep divested women's name in their mouth instead of them focusing on the pic?
Oh my goodness. Just date yourself and be in a committed relationship with your favorite foods. Really, Trayvon, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Trayvon. Oh, ooh, goodness. Yeah, date your favorite food and you'll be 400 pounds like Crystal.
Bitches that make it songs on I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Why you think they ain't on my damn niggas? But they keep talking about the divested one. Because women doesn't pick me, they know.
Black Man Reality Channel, call up.
And we really
I'm tired of this shit.
That's the thing. We really don't want them. And damn, I gotta find a way for them to want me. How can you not want?
She said, I live upstate New York. Some of them just stare. Brad is a pussy.
I mean, they probably, just like Khadija said, they can sense the desperation.
Oh, shit.
Like, they're staring and they're not approaching because they probably feel like you want something from them, which you do. You want them to talk to you. But men, they want to be the ones doing the pursuing and the approaching. I don't care what nobody say. Even white men approach. All men approach. Jose, Asians, they all approach. Now, I might make eye contact with a man, but after that, if he don't get what I'm giving, then that's a wrap for me. Oh well, that wasn't meant to be. Sometimes you gotta just accept stuff just not meant to be. Now, after I make eye contact, that's gonna be that. If he don't make no silly joke or start no small talk with me, it's done.
She said, I'm not that desperate. Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
That's your ego talking. That's your ego.
Wait a minute. So Crispy Chris reads her comment and says she's not that desperate. Right there. And Crystal says, oh my God, that's your ego talking. So just because she says she's not desperate and you don't agree, now she's got an ego. Are you about to call her male-minded as well? Because she's saying that she's not desperate, and perhaps the way she's behaving, you see, it's almost like looking in the mirror and you knew you were desperate, but she's calling herself not desperate and you don't like that.
I'm not that desperate. That means, well, basically, you're calling yourself desperate, but you're not that desperate.
No, that's not what she meant.
Exactly. You better listen to Celestial Knight. Fuck these men and get your education and your money. Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think she ever got her.
She's saying that y'all are calling her desperate, and she like, I ain't that desperate. Damn. Whatever it takes to make your narrative, Crystal. Whatever it takes.
Okay. She's on looks. She must not have. She never got her. She might have got rejected, but bitch, you have never got your heart broken.
You can't tell her that.
Rejection can kind of be like being heartbroken, but it ain't nothing worse than being with a guy and actually being with him and then getting your heart broken. That is like the most painful thing in the world, seriously.
Damn. She said, maybe I have not experienced real heartbreak. Nope. And it would be sad if you got to drag somebody into your heartbreak like a baby. And now you stuck looking at this baby, and it looks like the nigga that ruined your life.
I told y'all this was gonna be about her. She's talking about the Naker that looks like her first son, ruined her life because it was a pump and dump. Y'all see the connection?
You know what I'm saying? And girl,
yeah,
you don't want to drag nobody into your bullshit. Damn. I don't want you to have sex. Look, I'm not your mama. I can't say nothing. Let me shut up. Honestly, I don't.
I think she said she was on birth control.
Let me see what she says. I don't know why. Listen, I don't even know why you want to have sex when I told you the way it feels when you finger yourself, that's the way sex feels.
Because you can't sit there and tell her how something feels that she can't experience herself when she's ready. You've experienced it. You had your bad experiences. You can tell somebody as much as you possibly can how something feels or whatever. If they're able to find out for themselves, they're going to do it. You can tell her, oh, it feels good or it feels bad. Either way, she wants to experience it herself. Point blank, period.
Okay? Damn. You want to have an actual dick that could be full of STDs in your pussy.
Oh, like, my goodness.
Once that thing slides up in here after the first couple of pumps, you're going to go, oh my God, can you get off of me? The fuck?
No, she won't. Maybe you did.
You a virgin. You don't think the manosphere is listening to this shit? They know exactly who Empress Marie is. They probably...
Oh my goodness. You don't know who the manosphere... I really wish people would stop letting YouTube determine their life's direction. I mean, completely. Like it's a horoscope. Oh, today I'm supposed to do this. The manosphere said that. The swirling community said this. These people over here said that. The red pill, the blue pill, the pink pill. Oh, today I'm supposed to go put my underwear on backwards. Oh, it's ridiculous.
They sent their boy over here to scheme on you. Yo, go over there and see what them bitches are talking about. Yo, they got a virgin over there, son. What? Yup, they got a virgin over there. That's sad.
Please let the
DJ.
I lost signal.
They already scheming on Empress Marie. Remember that guy earlier in the chat that came creeping over here?
Yeah.
I wish it was him calling.
They must have overheard the Empress Marie is a virgin, and they snuck one of their boys over here.
What?
I'm telling you, they like.
They must have heard she's a virgin. They snuck one of their boys over here. Really? Why do they need to sneak one of their boys when they can all go over there and just be a silent watcher? If they really wanted to know, they could all go over there and just be a silent watcher. Don't type shit, just listen. But she wants to scare her, so let's listen to this one man who happened to come over here to listen to this bullshit like the rest of us and see how Crystal scares Foxy into not having sex.
She's famous. They are lined up waiting to fuck this one. I'm telling you. Any girl, I just don't want to see her get hurt or get game ran on her.
Once I had my underwear on backwards, I was wearing my thong. Oh my goodness. That's funny. And here they're all running over because she's a virgin and they're gonna pump and dump her. Well, they got to find out who she is first. And right now she just Foxy Empress already. Don't give no more information about yourself, girl. But it's not like they can just go down the street. There she is. Let's get her. Scare tactics, scare tactics, scare tactics. Girl, underwear on backwards.
And, we trying to give her as much advice. She's in a better position than her schoolmates. Her school, you got hundreds of young girls her age that's actually going to be turned into baby mamas because they don't have the guidance like Emperor Reed have. I mean, I don't know why she's rejecting the information. So, it's like she putting dick over all the information that we giving her. And it's like we got the best interest, but she wants to, give her heart and her dedication to men who's just going to use you for your virgin pussy and move on and brag about how they fucked you and got you to do all this stuff for them to trick you. I mean, these men are not shit.
Well, Celestial Knight said,
really
what is so interesting about men? They're broke. They don't give good sex, and they have an ego. I agree.
They're broke. They don't give good sex. Let's talk about that one right there. They don't give good sex. But at least twice, maybe 3 times. But recently, a couple of lives ago, Krista was talking about, women finding another woman attractive, get in vitro, raise some kids, and it would just be a world of women lesbian couples raising children. And then in the same breath, she's like, well, we'll get 100,000 men or so, and we'll keep them like a zoo. We'll keep them in Georgia. And then for those who do want some dick, as she says, some dick, you can rent them for your sexual pleasure. And then after you rent them, you put them back until you need them again. She said that just a couple lives ago. So now you're going to rent dick. Who's collecting the money? And now you're saying that men ain't worth shit. I mean, come on. Can you stick by something that you say?
Oh, I agree. I don't see what the big deal about them is that you feel like you're gonna die if you ain't got no goddamn boyfriend digging all in your ass. What is so special about male creatures? Somebody please tell me, because I really don't know.
Well, let's see. There was a male creature born who later on met your crazy ass, who gave you a child that you later on lived off of until they got enough CPS calls and took him away from you. But before that, you were living high on the hog. So there you go. There's something good of these male creatures that you got something out of. Get that house.
I can't get. There's nothing really that special. I guess they can pave some road real good. They can put up some drywall really well.
Men are okay if they are useful. like Khadija is saying, it's very useful, but at the end of the
And to men, you are useful too. And I'm not talking sexual, but have a brain to where you could perhaps, I don't know, hold down the fort if he had to go out of town. Do something more than eat bonbons and open your legs when he comes home from his 9 to 5. Men want the woman to be more useful than that as well.
they still get on my nerves. Like, I still don't want to be around one 24/7 and living with them. I need real bad for her. Amber, Ari, can you tell us about how the guys were when you went to school? What were some things that they were saying to you at your school that you know, as far as what they require from a woman and what they are gonna do and what they aren't gonna do? Can you give us a little insight on the men of your generation?
Watch YouTube, you'll see that.
She's going to tell us in a minute. I think she's a bit overwhelmed. I just think that she's boy crazy at that age, and she's frustrated. Brad doesn't come up to her, doesn't approach her. He just stares at her. She wants to be loved, but the men are not approaching. She's horny, she's frustrated, and she really thinks that dick is going to take her to heaven.
Well, I also sense that Ari is not very confident either. And she's not. When you're confident, that's when they make more of a stride to talk to you, at least tell you good morning, look you in your face, and kind of give you a hint that they do like you. They at least like the way you look. It's different than the niggas, but with the white man, you can flirt with them, really, honestly. Oh wow, I love that. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my God, that watch is so nice.
She caught them staring at her.
Oh my God, you're weird. I love a Viking.
Excuse me, I caught you staring at me. Do you recognize me from somewhere?
I was giving you little tips and tricks. You know, sometimes you do have to approach Brad. Like, sometimes you do have to approach them, like not necessarily tell them that you like them verbatim, but a tiny little flirt to let him know that if you interested, instead of doing all that fucking goldfish staring, let's talk. Okay?
She said,
if I tell you good morning and I do that little spin, or not the whole spin, but the little look back,
they'll reject her at the last minute and date other girls and not tell me how they feel. I feel sorry for her, man. She's going through it. You know why? Because she's a part of this.
Why date other girls and then they what?
They reject her at the last minute and then they will date other girls and not tell her how they feel. They'll just ghost her.
Yeah, because they can feel
Ooh, this is so sad.
And they can feel the desperation. That's why. And you know what? That's a fucking burden. Dealing with somebody who is insecure and stuff, that's exhausting.
Look at what she's saying.
Like, if I was you,
so sad.
I don't want that clingy stuff. Like, they don't, and they probably sense that you're gonna cling directly onto them. They give you a little bit of love or a little bit of care or whatever. You're gonna cling right onto it, and they don't want that. Men don't want that. I know it's weird because they do want it, but they don't want it. It's hard to get. They feel like you're gonna make the opposite of what they want to get what you want. Yeah, they feel like you're gonna make their life about you, your whole life about them, and you know, they can, like, I feel like if you was really ready to date, and I don't really think that you are, but I think if you was ready to date, you wouldn't even care about these guys ghosting you. Like, you got to be on that type of time. Like, he ghosted me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, who cares? And, all right, now I can be free and have fun without his ass.
That's one let's ask
What's
her a question.
Crystal's next favorite word, or not favorite, but you know, in that situation, next.
Okay. Yes, like I wouldn't. You should be at the point where you don't even like. How long do you know these guys if you sad about them rejecting you or you feel some type of way? Like
That's a good question.
you ain't known them long enough and they ain't did enough for you to even feel bad. Like fuck them. What have they done for you? Have they given you more than $1,000? Now if somebody give me more than $1,000, I might be a little sad.
Now, I wasn't talking about money, but how long has she known them?
Who I went to fucking Applebee's with or whatever restaurant with. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for the meal, but you ain't did shit for me. Goodbye.
Celestial Knight said, what did Celestial Knight said? She said, they figure that they cannot use you for pussy, and the other girls are putting out. Damn.
Yeah, and then another thing, when you dating men of your same age, at your age, they need time to be a hoe. They need time to go out and fuck as many women that they get it out their system. You trying to get with them now, you're gonna get cheated on.
Yeah, and they are trying. A lot of these guys.
She says, I don't even know them for that long. They don't really give me a chance to get to know them.
When they're trying to lock a hoe down, men love hoes. I don't know why y'all don't get that. Men love hoes.
They love them. They love
hoes.
Not all men love hoes.
When I started embracing being a hoe, I couldn't get these men away from me. And I'm not talking about no broke ass men. I'm talking about men with real money. Okay, men who have given me money to buy cars and pay my bills and put me back in school and pay all my tuition. Men love hoes.
Well, you know.
I'm sitting up there talking about, I'm nice, I'm honest. We could have put some research. She said, I try to be honest with them and you don't understand. Girl, men don't care about you being honest with them. They want what they want. Okay?
And you hear this, you up here, virgin. They want a bitch that's gone. You know what I'm saying? Know how to suck dick. Know how to fuck. She's experienced in bed. And here it is with you. They probably sit in a car. They probably feeling on your little titties. Trying to open up your little buttons on your shorts. You're like, no. You smacking their hands away. No, I'm a virgin. They're looking at you like, bitch, get the fuck out. I don't want this shit.
You better get raped after that.
Like, they trying to get their freak on.
You don't even necessarily gotta suck dick and all that stuff, because that's one thing I learned with sex work, like being a stripper and doing webcam modeling and phone sex. That's one thing I learned a lot of the times is if you got the right personality or persona, or if you are smart enough and these men enjoy your company and they enjoy your confidence, really, then they will give you more money than if you turned over and you showed them all your goodies.
Damn. A lot of times,
like, bam, and there it is, Crystal Swirls. Aha. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I think that was Khadijah. She said you can make more. You find the right guy, you can make more money. You don't even have to show your goodies. Just have a brain and some good conversation. And Crystal really just kind of skipped over that and started to say something. You ain't gotta show all your goodies. You ain't gotta sit there and suck. Gotta have personality, Crystal. Something that I bet you really can't even hold a conversation for real with a real man without talking about sex or molestation or porn.
Somebody that they resonate with, that makes them laugh, that they enjoy her company, you know?
Yeah, it's really not even always about sex for men. Like,
thank you, Khadijah. And see that those other qualities, that's what makes a man not bored with you. Not bored with you. Get some, Crystal.
Man, really, if he really like you, you can fuck him once a month and that'll be plenty for him. Honestly.
Get it, Khadijah.
Like, men do like sex, but it's really more than that. So, and even if he's a clingy person, he don't want another clingy person.
Thank you, Khadijah.
What the fuck?
I mean, these men,
What the fuck? Crickets, crickets, Crystal. Crickets, crickets, Crystal. She can't relate. She can't relate. She can't relate.
Are you not listening to She-Ra 7?
No.
Because, if you're going against everything, you might be one of those people that keep asking her those questions that she keeps telling you stop asking her. How can I seduce my man? And she keeps saying, why are you trying to seduce the man? No, he's supposed to be trying to seduce you. Wake that up, Khadija. Wake it up. Hello. Hold on now, cause yes, wake it up. Wake it the fuck up. And you know what? That's where she's going wrong. She's trying to attract them. They need to be trying to seduce her. Like,
She's doing too much.
if I go somewhere and I'm looking good and there's a lot of fine, successful men out there, and if not one of them approach me, I'm gonna be fine. I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm not gonna be stumbling over myself trying to get one of them men to pay attention to me. Hell no. And that's how you get them to pay attention to you. You mind your own business. You have to learn how to be indifferent. Like, if they approach you, good. If they don't, who cares?
I just think I feel so bad because I don't want her to come back to the chat one day with a sob story that she got her heart broken or she's pregnant and he started acting stupid on her. I really want to save this one. You know what I'm saying? I want her to reach the age of maybe 27, 28 and look back and say, "Oh my God, Crystal, I'm just getting into being with somebody. Like, I was too young before. Thank you for making me wait by talking to me. Because, girl, you're not missing nothing.
Yeah.
You're not. Girl, they're going to break your heart. They're going to dick you down. The dick is not going to even be all that. And you're going to be crying. You're going to be like, oh, my.
You're not making her wait. You're telling her, you're trying to teach her just to stay away from men completely. You're not giving good advice. Shut up, Crystal.
God.
And she's gonna look back and say, damn, I wish I would have been focused on school. I wish I would have started building a business at that age. I wish I would have got a job where I can climb the corporate ladder or whatever,
Hey, Moonstone.
Give men some fucking attention because, girl, if you get with a man with money, you better remember that's his money. That's not your money.
And you know what, Foxy Empress, you just want to be loved. You want a boy to treat you the way you want to be treated. You want to be held. You want somebody to listen to your problems. I feel, oh my gosh, I feel like she's my daughter, man. Damn.
No, she ain't.
Yeah, but
No, she's not.
If she really do want a man, girl, take your ass back to school. Go back to school. It's men of all ages. Seriously,
What's so funny, Crystal?
In school, at least they on track to get a certain salary, and they'll see that you're determined about whatever you're gonna be in school for, and all this stuff. And I take school seriously. Don't just be in looking for a man, but I would suggest going back to school and taking it very seriously.
And in the meantime, love on yourself. Learn how to buy yourself flowers. Buy yourself something cute that you want to wear. Tell yourself that you're beautiful.
Yes, they are believing it.
You're waiting on a man to do that. Start now. Do that to yourself.
That's exactly what she's doing, Moonstone.
On this road, I be losing signal, very often.
I just think that she needs
Matter of fact, I think I might title it just that. What you just said, Moonstone. I think I'm going to make that the title.
That you can practice self-love, which I'm actually going to be doing tomorrow. And you can, I don't know if you watch Love Jones, but she has affirmation cards, right? And she just has her own index cards that she write her own affirmation on there. And just do that. Be grateful every day, and don't worry about no men. You need to be manifesting wealth, prosperity, knowledge, wisdom. You need to be
trying to manifest stuff like that. Because once you focus on these men trying to get a man, you're not gonna get a man. You're not, at least not a good one. You're gonna attract nothing but demons into your life.
And even if she do attract a good man, she gonna scare him away.
Yeah, you are. You definitely gonna scare. You just the way that you are. You very clingy. You know, you're real clingy, and you cannot be clingy with these men. They will either run right over you or
She's doing that too,
away from you.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Damn.
So, you know, I understand where you're coming from, because I was like that before.
She's clingy is because she got all that love inside of her to give to somebody.
Yeah, and like I said, that like Quadratic said, it's perfectly normal to be like that. It is normal, but in this time and era, it's not safe. It's not safe. All these black girls getting impregnated, and these niggas are talking about, they're talking about, I'm just gonna knock her up and leave her with the baby. You know, these men, they even just had a Twitter thread talk about how she could hate that girl. I remember last year that talking about it would be crazy when on a date. You think this is a good time? You motherfuckers.
Channel that energy that you have for wanting a man or sex or whatever. Girl, channel that into school. I'm dead ass serious. Some kind of school. It don't gotta even be college. You can go channel that into being something.
Now, let's talk about Carrie.
Oh man, her dad was absent.
Carrie got
Okay.
knocked up and was hiding pregnancy from her father. She was hiding the pregnancy. I wonder what happened to Carrie. Carrie, if you're listening to this, sweetheart,
You are reading the Crystal Squirrel's journal, Moonstone.
we worry about you, and oh my God, Carrie.
I think she's fine. She's probably still pregnant.
I don't think she got rid of it. I think she's still pregnant. She probably feels alone. She probably listening to us right now. Like, oh my God, this ain't me. Yes, you are. You did not forget to me. But she's a prime example of what dick can do to you, sweetheart.
It's one of Crystal's subscribers. She's 22. She's 22 and she got pregnant by some Middle Eastern guy with green eyes or some shit. I don't know. I think she said he's Turkish or something. I don't know. But yeah, see, she got pregnant by some fine ass man who she was with. She said he was something. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
She said he was fine and good. Yeah, but
So one of Crystal Swirl's subscribers got pregnant. Is that what I just heard? Because I was too busy reading y'all's comments. Is that what she just said? That one of Crystal Swirl's subscribers got pregnant, 22 years old, I think she said, by some good-looking guy with green eyes, Turkish or something. Did I hear it right? Did I hear it right? Did I hear that right? Oh, let me back. Oh, ooh, should I back up 10 seconds? Okay. Just 10 seconds. Let me back up. Let me see.
She said he was something. Yeah, something like that. She said he was fine and good. Yeah, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. I keep it. Well, she said she didn't want to be with him though.
The persons in this country are making money.
Because he was stressing her the fuck out. She said it. She said he is stressing me out. And she said he's acting up.
Well, that's because you living with this motherfucker. You don't need to live with him. You don't need to. He needs to take care of himself, and you live your life, and he live his life. And y'all don't need to be living with each other. Okay, until maybe y'all married and he paying 100% of the bills, and you can be happy. You can be happy doing all the maid shit. So you get to rack your money, go to school, all this stuff, and all you gotta do is stroke this motherfucking ego.
Carrie?
That's what you get paid for. When he pay all the bills, you get paid to stroke his ego.
Yeah, you better make sure he's the one that you want, because living with a man, I'm not ready for that. I don't think I'll ever be ready for it.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
It's best to live separate lives. Like, for me, I know what I option, have your own house. And if this man wants you to live with him, your husband or whatever, or your boyfriend, he wants you to live with him, he's paying all his own bills. Because apparently you got to pay all your own bills at your house. So he wants you to come live with him. That ain't stopping no show. You still got to. He's stuck. She's stuck. I don't know what to do.
Is it still buffering?
She thinks that she's.
Yeah, this was earlier. This was last
she thinks
night.
that she's gonna find a man that's gonna treat her with unconditional love, and he's just gonna be ambivalent, and he's not gonna want nothing from her. I think it's back. It's back.
Not in America.
Understand? Look what your father did. You see what I'm saying? Like, you expect that from these creatures. I mean, your father was the first lesson in showing you men don't give a what? Fuck.
Yeah, they don't care.
So instead of seeking validation and crying over that shit, you should have got gangster with it and said, you know what? These motherfuckers ain't shit. My own father don't even give a fuck.
Did you get gangster with yours?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
She quiet. She probably crying.
She probably,
No, she's probably, I know exactly. I used to go through the same thing when I talked about my father, and girl, she probably crying. She want her father.
okay.
And you should see her. She got the sweetest little face. She looks like a little girl. She looks like a little girl for real. She looks like a little girl.
Yeah, I seen her picture.
Exactly.
She's a baby.
Yes,
She don't even
incubator.
look 18. She looks like a 15-year-old.
Let me see Foxy out. Let me see.
Still very young, so
But she don't look like she don't even got no titties.
And these men, sir, okay, Mr. Father of this young lady, Empress Ari, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because these men are lined up wanting to fuck your daughter.
Stop
Okay?
it.
They want to ruin your daughter.
Her mother, you know what's fucked up? She gets that karma. She gets his karma because how he treat women, or how he abandoned his daughter, or how he did her mom. Guess what? That stuff won't come back on his daughters.
But I think she can choose different. You know, like
Thank you.
I think she can choose different if she wants to.
I don't know what it's gonna take.
Like, yeah, because if not, she will get that karma. She's gonna keep meeting men that abandon her.
Okay, Moonstone. See you later.
She needs some witchcraft in her life. You need to do some witchcraft so this motherfucker's karma won't fuck your shit up. Okay? Because that's what's going on right now. He pumped and dumped your mama, and now somebody gonna pump and dump his daughter. All right? That's why you so hot in the ass and you want to get fucked. Because that's your daddy karma on you. That's
and guess what? When you go ahead and choose a side, you choose that side. That's what's gonna be in your life. That's what's gonna, rule over your life.
This is a spiritual war. Sins of the father fall on the child. So if your father pumped it, it's called karma. If your father pumped and dumped somebody's daughter, somebody gonna do that to his daughter.
Exactly. That's just how it goes.
That could explain why she's so boy crazy. Damn.
That type of stuff do be true.
I guess that would explain why you were so boy crazy at 14, getting pregnant by a 24-year-old. Right?
And her mama probably was boy crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, her mom had her at 21. She said, that's young.
Her mother's 42, I'm 48. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You had one over here earlier sniffing up under Ari's dress. He was over here because of her.
Of course. These men, they don't have no fucking shame.
As soon as we said she 19, she cute, she got a little bit of curve, she's skinny, he's like, oh, where's she at? I want to fuck.
He did not say that.
And she on here talking about how she want to have sex and all that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, you ready for sex? I got you.
Y'all the one
Damn.
advertising
Exactly.
it.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to have a good time. That's what all these niggas say. Been there, done that.
Empress said, we just don't want nothing to happen to you, baby. Okay, we already got one of our little girls. She got caught in the Matrix, Carrie. We don't want you to end up like Carrie. And Carrie, we're not throwing shade.
Don't follow Crystal Swirl's advice and you will not fall into the matrix like Carrie.
But let's just keep it honest. You were not prepared for that baby. Okay? We don't want that to happen.
It happened.
We don't want that to happen to Ari. You know, the same thing.
But the only thing is, Carrie says she don't want no abortion. Bitch, I would have been getting that damn abortion pill so fucking fast.
Oh my God.
I would have said, bring me that abortion pill too motherfucking day. Get this nigga out of me.
I wonder what because she was on a live, 2 weeks ago? She got to be at least 13 weeks by now. 13, maybe 14 weeks. Damn.
I couldn't do it. I can't.
She don't have to be.
They get on my fucking nerves. I cannot do it. Unless he's like a billionaire and he's like, Khadijah, I'm finna buy you all the houses and cars and businesses you want. He goes $10 million cash just for you. Then I would get pregnant and have a baby.
Carrie said she closes her door and she cries. And the guy that she got pregnant by, he's acting up. Like, girl, I feel so bad for her, man.
Of course he is.
Oh my God. Poor baby. Poor baby.
Of course he's acting up. Like, you.
What did they think Dick was gonna do? That's what I want to know. She said, Crystal, I've been listening to you since 2019, Crystal. So you know I taught you about pre-com. I feel like crying. I thought I was doing a good job with these girls, man.
Crystal, girl, it ain't nothing you could tell some of these girls that they still gonna go off and do what the fuck they want to do. That's how people are. It's nothing to do with you. That's just how people are. They're all gonna go do what they want to do. I mean, they just have to learn for themselves. But it do be some of them young girls on Princella Live that really be listening and learning, and on Divested Zella too. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them young girls, they be on point calling Divested Zella and calling Princella like 15-year-old girls. Like, oh, fuck these niggas.
So Carrie hasn't been around for a while, and now she's pregnant. So she must have been listening to Crystal back when the find you a blonde hair, blue-eyed, green-eyed Brad and get one of those and you'll be set for life. She must have been listening to Crystal during those days. But since then, Crystal has changed and now that guy is no good either. But too late for Carrie. She's pregnant. This is what y'all get for listening to this dumb bitch who flips and flops like pancakes every other day on what she stands on.
Fuck these niggas. Fuck these men. They be doing what time it is. Like, one girl called Princella. She was 15 and she walked outside her house to talk on the phone so her mom and her dad wouldn't hear what she was talking about. Some of these girls be on point. Some of them do. All of them ain't boy crazy.
I don't know. She got girls younger than her that are savages. You need to get a backbone.
Yeah.
About these men. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're not your friends.
But if the savages getting caught up, what you think gonna happen?
They nut. They want to bust that nut in some young virgin pussy and keep it moving.
There's some young savages that be on Princella and Divested Zealot channel. Like, yeah. These girls, they be 15 and 16, and they be in their early 20s, 22, 20, you know. They be some fucking savages. Princess Ari, girl, don't think because you young, you can't be a savage. That's the motherfucking most powerful savage time you can have is when you young. Hell yeah. If I could be 19 again,
oh my God.
Oh my goodness. When I tell you, listen. I've been thinking. You know what? I've been thinking about having me a young phone sex persona, like being some little young 18-year-old white girl. Cause baby,
Empress Marie is a powerful girl. You got your virginity. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're very powerful, but
Yeah.
you know,
She don't know what to do with it.
no, she don't. She want her daddy on.
She don't know what to do with it.
That's what it is. She want her daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy. Sir,
Yeah.
whoever you are, if you are the father of this young girl, you need your ass beat, sir. Your daughter, these men are gonna try to run circles around your poor baby girl. I wonder how these men feel, the ones that don't take care of their daughter and they're not there. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna ask her a personal question. Empress, we go into the chat, sweetheart. Go into the chat. I wanna ask you a question. Does your father know you exist?
Now that's a good question.
I mean, does your mother, she didn't say nothing to the nigga, she was...
Have you ever met him?
Yes. I need to know this.
Well, he knows she
does
exists.
your father know that you exist?
She said he does.
And when was the last time you spoke to him? This is ridiculous. This man his daughter needs him, man.
She don't need you.
Yeah, because she's trying to find a man.
So he knows that she's
trying to...
Oh my God.
She's trying to find a man.
What's the situation of him not being at home?
Wishes her father would have treated her. And girl, you got to treat yourself like that. That's probably the most powerful thing I learned, and I learned it in my mid-20s. That's when I finally gave up the validation seeking from my father, who never gave it to me. Like, and then after I learned that, then he actually started like trying to be more involved in my life, but I don't care at this point. But all that stuff you looking for from your father and from other people and men and all these cute men you attracted to, you gotta give that to yourself. You gotta love yourself, period. Because that's what's gonna attract the type of people that you want. And you're just gonna be happy even if you don't attract those people. Like, I'm so happy that I learned, just to be happy by myself. That's like the biggest, best thing.
Some people are afraid to be by themselves. They think it's a sign of failure. It really isn't. It's a sign of victory. You have mastered the art of the self.
Damn, he stopped talking to her because she likes white guys.
She likes white guys and he stopped talking to her. Girl, damn.
That's messed up.
He has never texted me this year. He found out that I like white guys and he stopped talking to me for that reason. Poor baby.
Now, my question is, how did he find out that she likes white guys? Right? And if it's, let's just say, if he found out because he's heard her on Crystal Swirl's channel, I bet you I think it's probably more or less how she talks about black guys. I'm going to assume her father is black. And I bet you him not talking to her has more to do with how she talks about black men, which is what he is, versus her dating white guys. He may not like that either, but I bet he has more of a grudge about how she talks about black men. Because he's a black man himself. Yeah, that's crazy. Juanita, that is crazy.
Yeah, father.
That's bad.
I say nothing bad about father. That's our father. I don't want to get mad at me.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Well, we're not gonna keep this chat much longer. Empress Marie, we're gonna keep you in our prayers, sweetheart, because you need them, okay? I don't even know why you want to give away your virginity like that. It's such a... You don't even see virgins anymore, man. Damn. But I don't want to see you get hurt. And I think you need to accept the fact that your daddy is a deadbeat, sweetheart. Okay? Accept it.
I think she knows that. Yeah, but she do need to accept it, though.
And it doesn't reflect on your worth. Please face. Don't let it think it reflects on your worth. His decision to not be there. You know? But you're going to have to do something about that.
He's the best father in the world.
You might have to go see a witch or do something because you're going to keep having bad luck with men. You need to do something about that karma.
Yeah.
His karma's falling off on you. That's why you got bad luck with these men.
No, it's not.
Oh,
No, it's not.
that's true.
She's
He
just.
He pumped and dumped your mom, and now you got to pay for the nigga's karma. Yo, he's a fucking curse. I'm sorry.
Oh, here she go with that bullshit. Man, she. Whew. He's a curse. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of her putting her life on other people. I am so sick of it. 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 I'm glad this shit's about to end.
You're not getting no love or validation from your father, and you gotta pay for his sins. Man, fuck that nigga. If I was you, I would hate that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, of course you would. She's not you. Thank God.
What?
Is that how they clear their conscience? Is by putting it off on their children?
Oh, bitch.
You just saw the puzzle. Come on, say it.
Shut up, Crystal. Shut up.
Go ahead.
Girl, I'll give you a hug.
I'm wondering.
Do they clear that?
Is that how they
putting it on? Oh, shit. You cracked the code for the second time today.
Oh, I'm sorry. She cracked the code.
The reckoning is for them, but they can escape it.
So there's a loophole in the law. The sins of the father fall on the... Oh, my God.
On the children. On the women and children. The sins of the father fall on the women and children. The sins of the father.
Oh, you are a real witch.
Falls on the women and children.
You definitely cracked the code.
That's why we're suffering. But the women who separate from them, they don't suffer.
Wait, say that last part again. But the women that what?
The women that separate from them do not suffer.
When you say the women that separate from them, you mean the women that
from the women that
you don't know what separate
do not
means?
suffer.
So when you divest from male creatures, you don't give a fuck. You don't deal with them. You don't suffer.
You don't suffer.
Okay, now I understand why you don't understand. Because you haven't divested.
You don't live around them. I mean, they can't put their energy onto you. I mean, you can go. You know this all around, so it's like you can move amongst.
All right, we lost the call. Let me try to get that back. Because lately, my father has been trying to reach out to me, and girl, I'm over him. Khadijah might be on.
I told y'all this whole live when she started. Family member, they be trying to move in. They know you got a place to live and all this, that, and the other. Yeah, her father tried to get in contact with her. I wonder if he wanted to find out how the hell did she lose custody of her son. That's probably what he wanted to know. You lost custody. You lost custody of the money.
Something. We lost the call. The phone ran out of juice. The other phone is on 3%. So we're going to end this live. But you know, we're going to pray for Empress Arie because I know exactly what you're going through right now. And I'm not going to chastise you. I feel bad for you. I know you want your father. I know you seeking love from your father through other men. That's exactly what this is.
That's exactly what you did.
Girl, I think Khadijah's onto something. I think the reason why so many of us have bad luck with male creatures is because, number one, they're the fallen angels. Number two, like Princella, the Queen Maker said, men don't love. But also, number three, our fathers are trying to get rid of their bad karma by cursing us. We take on their karma. The sins of the father fall on the... You can't make this up. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It's been a long live, but we got a lot to think about. Peace.
This is actually a short one. And there it is. Crystal's ending her live because both of her phones are going dead. But that's what happens when you live in a trap house, $250,000 down the drain, and you can't manage to have the electrical system updated. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This is Angel Charms, and I'll be back when she comes back. You know it. Have a good night. Bye. What's up?